this, you wrap it up in a piece. Sometimes document move back, smarty dead. Run for power, but true love nobody else. Smarty dead, smarty big wire. Run from them, big finish giant. Fuck them and step up, them in dire. But we are when you fight for them fire. If me a son, no go them fire. Them real fire. Them real fire. Take it on, pussy guy. Pussy them friend and shoot out a head. 6 months pussy gun shoot out a head. Rich badness, shoot out a men. Tommy Hacks can't kill like a friend. Me dog man, everybody where we shot. The corners man, pop off a pill. We kill boy where you knock off a six. Be a fix me, rock off a red. So tight to the street, 16 magazines and a Bible keep. Kill off 5 minutes, 9 to a tweet. I told you 6'5", we shot a boy now with a 9 with a dark. Them can't you reach out, Trinidad, true pan, we body. That is catch a teapot, told you, like you see ya. I just carry them, call me that. Travis, them lethal for me, yeah. I treat rifle, cause a feature, only if you fall up with the hook, I'm for the pussy, the body's like the intact. We go hack it, file and build a fang. Switching on my foreign vice at England. Call center full up at Indian. Dance man, my motor beast job. Them suspects up the time for switch bank. 20 grand chop out a gift card. Click the link, clock out time star. We not cheap clock, not spin bank. The hits is 19 bad Glock 23. When me carry it unusual. Twin 22, I carry 23 man. Why pre-brand? Flanker, we create confusion. Boom, it will be too mad. Stick it on me head, that's a schoolers. One way game then talk to my chick. Come and feel the heat, talk to my tick. 100 US when it comes to the brain. Please that has been here before in a king. Please that it cold and it flows and I think. Good night, Erica. Good night, Adams. Good night, Akima. Good night, Rochelle. Well, they don't know what they're supposed to do already. Don't let me how to say it now. Don't let me how to say it now. Big breeze. I be a ride from a put on the block. Boy, you a laps. Fuck them gal pa me snap. Me a sick penny and she a lick cock. 6 in a Miami, you better pay tax. Where the world? Top shackers is backpack. Big breeze, running in a them town, yet 6 free. Black off a piece of gold, me lead a run. A million the seas, a month, me in a front. I move with a speed, I got the beans. I come in, lick down police, I grow. Hey! All I don't know. All I don't know. Right now, let's slow it down the live. Let's slow it down the live. You know, I'll make it nice. Next week, Thursday, we're going to do a giveaway for Magnum Explosion right here on the live. I'll be dropping the criteria on Monday for you to tell us stories. More than likely, it would be a tell a story of your greatest first jam, including Magnum. And when you're telling your story, I'll put the criteria, so what you need to say in your story. We go read the story on the live, right? Best story, we're going to win tickets to the concert coming up on August the 16th. So, it has been real fun to do these giveaways. So, next week, we Lyman, courtesy Magnum. Malidon, Armani, Baka. Alright. So, well, let's settle your mind. For next week. And just know that we Lyman now, boy. And, oh gosh, even though it's going to be a story where you have to include Magnum, obviously the stories need to be as realistic as possible. From the time we find out, oh, the chat feel like the story is cap, we disqualifying you. From the time we feel like the story is cap, we disqualifying you. So, know what you're doing. And we will have a nice time. Next week Thursday. We're going to tell some stories here. We're going to tell some stories courtesy Magnum. And yeah. I will give all of the criteria. The category will be open from Monday. Right? The category will be open from Monday. And all you could go tell all the stories. And you could win tickets to Summer Stage. You could win tickets to Magnum Explosion Summer Stage. Just by telling a story. Alright. That's all I go say. And we go jump into the stories one time. As I say, Monday I'll make a little post. Right? Monday I'll make a little post. Or you'll go on the DAPPA Talks link. Tell all the stories. Thursday we come with Lyman. And we will pick our winner. Right? So yeah. Alright, let me see what we looking like. Well, what up? Welcome to our next DAPPA Talks Live. Alright. Welcome to our next DAPPA Talks Live.
or they keep asking about the boat ride, more than likely, as early as the first week in August, we will drop information about the boat ride. And when the information drop, I feel like early birds may drop one time. So if you're paying attention and you're following DAPPA Talks and you're following DAPPA Talks Instagram, you're following DAPPA Talks wherever, and you see that drop means head to Island E one time for early bird tickets. Anyways, I doesn't like to say too much. Anyway, I doesn't like to say too much without saying, But more life, more love, more everything. This is real. This is raw. All right. You see what's going on here now? You see what's going on in the Raw Confession? So how the week was? I talk to all you. Jay, I feel like Jay new here. And while I asking all how all the week was, all just get Jay up to speed now. While I talking to all you, all get Jay up to speed now. Rochelle, it was good. Well, a man say hard like he face, yes. Now, dog, to be honest, this week wasn't that bad. I feel like last week was more harder than this week. But I'm trying to make sure and come out for all here every Thursday as much as possible. As long as we do have a film now, but we went and filmed last night. So we good. And I'm pretty sure even if we decide to film next week, I'll put it so that it's not on the Thursday. Right? Things happening for the DAPPA Talks family. So there's a lot going on right now. Love all you for the support every single time. I feel like every time I come to do this live, I'll thank all you. Because we wouldn't be here without all you. Big man thing. It's been a nice little ride. And the journey in right now. So yes, things getting a bit way more busy. And it's all to thank for that. Right? There's all who just come here every Thursday to Lime. Who does come here just to hear the stories? Who does come to the live shows? Who does come to the boat rides? Who does just show up and show out? Yeah. Right now, I'm waiting for a little KFC. Because up to now, not one all here will send me a little finger foods on a Thursday. Nobody messaged me yet to say, Daps, where's your address? Let me send some food for you to eat on that live now, boy. Let me send a little wings for you now, boy. Let me send a little... I know you might be hungry. You just be here from 9 till 12, eating nothing and just drinking. Well, we can't... The Magnum is good on good. But, all they want is stories. And I hungry by dog, boy. And I see no Eric Wall they're talking about. But my nana, love all the same way. More life, more love, more everything. This is real, this is raw. Caller number 1. Starve and read. Wait, boy, dog, boy. Wait, nah. Oh, good. Nah. All right. Cool, my bad. Caller number one. No, dog, I keep trying to fix that like on Instagram. On my phone actually, and it's not fixing. So, go Instagram, YouTube, but whatever. So, caller number 1. A relationship scenario that you need advice on. So this person says, "Hi Dappa. So I'm a 25-year-old female and just found out that I'm pregnant. 2 years ago, I started going back to church and I met this guy. We'll call him Jordan." Oh, Jordan. Now, Jordan is a well put together man. He has his own house, car, job, also a couple car rental companies. Very put together man. The only issue is that Jordan has a girlfriend that is soon to be his wife. When I saw Jordan, I immediately knew that I wanted so Fleck Jordan soon to be wife. Alright. When I saw Jordan, I immediately knew that I wanted him and I tried my hardest to get his attention. Took me a while, but nevertheless, I got his attention. It just started off as, "Hi, good morning," then small talk in church, then got his number and we started to talk friendly. Jordan was ideally the man that I was looking for in this life. And I wanted him and what his girlfriend had. That is exactly what I wanted for myself. The way he takes care of her, the way he loves her, the way he respects her, that is what I wanted for my... You know how crazy it is for a girl to be praying you. You know how crazy it is for a girl to be praying you because you just treat a girl how a man's supposed to treat any woman. And a girl is praying you and telling herself, "Boy, I will snatch him from his girl so he could treat me how he does treat his girl." You know how mental that is? You know how mental that is? That different kind of praying. But we're not understanding is if in fact you do get him, you will never be able to keep him. But carry on. So, after a lot of talking, we started Bible study together on a Saturday. And a long while after that, we started having sex. It was everything I could have dreamed of. The way Jordan jammed me was out of this world. Best dick I ever got. The bedhead ever got. The way he touched me, 1,000 out of 10. After months of us having sex, Jordan confided in me and told me that he wants to start a family with his girlfriend. He explained that they were struggling to have a baby, but she recently started exercising, eating healthy, going to the gym, doctor checks, you know, the full works. Although it's a challenge, he loves her. He loves her and wants to have a family. When he explained all of this to me, I was furious because I wanted him to have all of this with me. I made an argument and told him that I don't want him venting to me. I don't want to hear any of it because I knew that I wanted to be with him. And hearing him talk about her just got me more and more upset. So I began to go to the gym now. I eating healthy now. I getting regular. You're going to breathe for Jordan. Jordan now tell you he want a family with his girl and your plan is to breed first. Dog, what does be going on in this world? What does be going on in this world? This man has the belly to confide in you to tell you that he want to have a child with his girl. Yes, me and you jamming, and yes, this cool and we good and we normal, but there's just sex. That girl, I want a family with she, and I want to start planning my family with she. Your plan is to breed first. May the fastest breeder win. That is your plan, young lady. Hey, put a hand. So, I make up my mind that I going to have his baby. Unfortunately, after the argument, Jordan stopped coming around. Stop messaging. You're right. I mean, you're not right, but you're right. Stop coming around. Stop messaging. Stop calling. I asked him to come over for one last time so we could have one jam for the road. He did. Came over. At first, he didn't want to have sex with me, but after some begging and convincing, oh God, baby, so you don't have to come back ever again. This could be the last time. Oh, you sure you don't want? Must he start to kiss up your neck? You know, oh gosh, you can't go do kiss up, easy. The fact that he reached there, easy. Men, that way I just always tell fellas, know the situations you're putting yourself in. Just the fact you went over by that young lady, easy. So, we had sex. No rubbers this time because I wanted to get pregnant. He didn't know that I wanted to get pregnant for him though. After we had sex, he left $200 for me to get a morning after and something to eat. Guess what? I ain't get no morning after. I just get something to eat. Guess what? I did get pregnant. I was so happy and excited. I called him some days after and told him that he should come over so that we could talk. He came over from work and I told him, hoping that he would be just as excited, but his reaction was the complete opposite. He went from he explained that he wanted a family with his girlfriend, not me, and told me that she is also good. You're 2 for 2, Jordan, your sperm's working. You're 2 for 2, Jordan. You are 2 for 2, Jordan. You think working? Nah. He said that he also planned on proposing to her so that they could get married. He said that I couldn't keep it and it's better for us to never see. What you expect, dog? What you expect, dog? What advice you really want here? What advice you really want here? He said that I couldn't keep it and it is better for us to never see each other again. Dappa was furious and I kicked him out. He's been calling and messaging since. Even stopped by my place and left $5,000 in an envelope for me. He told me that was for me to get an abortion and get whatever I needed. It was to take care of me after. He's been calling, texting, showing up at my place trying to get me to talk to him, and I keep refusing. The money is still sitting in my underwear drawer. My friends told me that I'm crazy and I shouldn't keep it, but I want to keep this baby and save our relationship. Save what relationship? Save what relationship? I'm currently 4 weeks pregnant. I've been thinking about not keeping it, but the other part of me does still want to have his baby. His fiance still doesn't know about me or the situation, and I'm also thinking about telling her. A part of me tells me that I shouldn't, so I haven't. My friends keep telling me that I'm crazy and they won't speak to me, but to me, I've never felt like the side chick for Jordan. I've always felt like I was his main woman. I don't know what to do and I need your advice. What I want you to do, you see tomorrow 8 a.m. and you need to go to the Eric Williams Medical Science Complex. You're walking up to the front and you're asking one of the CSRs to direct you to the psychology department. I want you to just ask them to direct you to the psychology department, and when they direct you to, walk in there and tell the head psychologist that you're crazy. I want you to walk in bright and early, 8 a.m. in the morning. Eric Williams Medical Science Complex is right by Mount Hope there. You just cut off there and you walk down in front. Ask one of the CSRs to direct you to the psychology department. Alright? Because you need them to fix the screws that loose in your brain. And I don't think you understand how crazy it is. So I feel like you need to go and talk to somebody so that they could tell you how crazy it is. And I want when you go and you're speaking to that psychologist, you give them this exact story. This same story you're saying here, verbatim, sit with the psychologist and give them that story. Because it's them who, I can't give you no advice. This is the best advice I could give you here right now. Go and talk to a psychologist. Sit with that psychologist, pull out your phone, go on DAPPA Talks, pull back the message that you now send me here and read it to that psychologist. And let them give you advice. Right? They say it have one in Arima General Hospital as well. Look, they're giving information here. They're giving information here. I'm very serious, eh? I ain't even smile yet, eh? I ain't laugh, mean kiki, mean kaka. I am very serious right now. You need to go and talk to a psychologist, right? You need to go and talk to a psychologist and get something sorted out. You need to go to St. Anne's yet. You just need to sit down with somebody who will listen. That is probably all you need. Because if you come to me, I will shake you. That, if you come by me, I will shake some sense into you. Save your relationship. Save your relationship. Jordan, and that is the thing too. Eh? All I know is I have nothing that could come out of horning, boy. Jordan and all is a madman, and Jordan have to be a madman, and how you are having these conversations with your side chick, and that is why she's feeling like she's the main chick. The way you are confiding in your side chick leads her to believe that you would at some point leave your girl for her. Dog how? All the fellas want to horn and treat the girl you're horning your girl with as if she is your girl also. All you're not meeting girls and saying, boy, girl, this could just be a bull because I have my girl. No, all you're gonna meet these girls, wine them, dine them, treat them out, carry them out, do whatever they want, pick them up, drop them back, ting. And then what, boy? So my manager told me, I was waiting for the live to pick up. We had 500. My manager told me to tell Maria, Tisha, and Kez that an email is not how to submit our confessions. There's a link in the DAPPA Talks bio that literally says raw confessions. There you would go and send your raw confessions. Sending raw confessions to an email with your full government. Number workplace, the DAPPA Talks have a manager. The manager for DAPPA Talks says, Maria, Tisha, and Kez, well, they could stop sending emails to the manager account, please. It will not be read. You all could stop sending raw confessions to TikTok. You all could stop sending raw confessions to Instagram DMs. There's a link in Dappa Talks bio. Click the link. Type in your confessions. I don't want no... You see plausible deniability? That is what I want. That is what I want. Plausible deniability. I don't want to know nobody. I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to know nobody by the name, the alias, nothing. Anonymous. Right? Anonymous. Stop sending them thing to the manager email, please. It literally says manager.dappatalks. Why are you sending raw confessions there? Why are you seeing something saying manager.dappatalks and sending a raw confessions? You feel I going and see? How? I am only contacted for business. That's when they just contact me. My manager just only contact me regarding business. Hey, so and so want to do so and so. Ting. That is when I just get my phone call. When it's time to function for business. Hey, this is the last. What's the date? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 more days. We have 7 more days for order to enter the skins promotion to win a steamy staycation in Bricks. We have 7 more days, literally 1 more week, for order to enter the skins competition. That link is also in the Dappa Talks bio, to where you can literally just go buy any skins product, snap your little receipt, go on the Dappa Talks link, fill out the information. I want to enter, but next thing I win and I don't have no man. Carry the man that you're tracking. Carry the man that you find look nice. Carry the friend that you don't know how to tell him you like him more than a friend, and just carry him there under normal vibes. Carry one of those fellas. Carry the friend that you know you like, but you don't want to tell him you like him and you just want to go online with him there. Carry your crush. Carry the man who you feel like you just want to lie with and under normal vibes, but you're hoping that the way the night go, you'll blow it back out. Invite any man that you have any little inkling for. You can't carry here once you're playing with me. I'm pregnant, so I can't enter. I want a safe womb for my baby. No, you could enter still. And the man that breed you could now continue to leave it inside you with some lube from skins. The same man that breed you, congratulations by the way, he could carry you. You could carry him. And now self he could shoot up the club some more. Pew. Because, I mean, your belly done. So now he could bull without remorse. You understand? Well, he could bull long bricks. Now is the time to carry that man there. He needs some kind of appreciation for, you know. I find I right. I find I by rights. Yeah, carry that man. Ooh, you just do that, Kelly. Down the dirt track. I mean, the amount of different lubes it have by skins, the dirt track will do you well, you know. Skins lube with the dirt track. Vroom, vroom, vroom. You're good to go, you know. You're good to go, you know. And you jump on that Kawasaki and drive down your dirt track. Wait. You can't get better than that, Kelly. Carry the man. Yeah. Tell a story, next caller. Tell a story about your worst dating experience. I wouldn't call this a date But over the years, a guy close to my job has been eyeing me from day one. One day, he finally put himself in place to speak to me and ask for my number. Didn't mind because there's someone that I see on a daily basis and never displayed any disrespectful actions. Fast forward, a few months of blessed morning, daily breakfast, he finally asks in a note placed in my breakfast bag with $1,800. You get the man number just now. The man get your number, or let's start talking. He start buying you breakfast every day. On top of buying you breakfast every day, he finally asks in a note placed in your breakfast bag with $1,800. You didn't say what he asked. But we would assume that this $1,800 is for your son. So he now valued and priced your vagina at $1,800. Your vagina is now priced at $1,800. All right, let me take it from there. 2 weeks after receiving the money, I decided to comply with his request just to suck. Hold up. So now they're telling us that the $1,800 was for a suck perk. So he just valued your mouth at $1,800, and it took you 2 weeks to comply with the request. Let me go. While in the hotel room, he told me, don't undress. All I want to do is suck it. He want to suck it? Wait! We coming back around. This man is paying you $1,800 so that he could eat you out. While in the room, he told me, don't undress. All I want to do is suck it, nothing more. 5 seconds into it, I heard crying. I was like, are you okay? He said yes, but I have no idea how long he wanted to eat it, and now it's way more than he expected. Then he started a full-blown crying session and told me it was time to go, handed me another $2,000 and told me to keep taking care of her. After that day, we never... Gil, stop lying now, boy. If you believe this story, or they're looking for stories to believe in. If this is a story that you believe, or I don't believe, dog. If all they believe this story, or they're looking for a story to believe. That story was madness. And I would implore you to show proof. Because everybody here in the chat feel like you're lying. So I would implore you to show proof. And if you could show proof, I'll recant my statement. But for now, I don't believe you. Oh, wow. Good day. Just now. Story a little long. Kelly Wamba, Hey, the story really long. Good day, Dappa and listeners. This might be a little long. Also, the characters mentioned with fake names to protect. Oh, go normal now. This was before COVID. I was enjoying my single life. This person I went to school with apparently had a thing for me, but I never took him on. We'll call him John. Oh, John. He always popped up, ever so often, trying to pull small talk. I used to ignore him, but one day he messaged, and single me decided to see where this goes. We started to talk every day. Messages, video chats, calls, the full works. We talked for about 2 months before meeting up, so I was like, alright. John seems to know what he wants, and he never pushed to meet or anything. So we met up for the first time, went on the beach, we relaxed, we talk. Small kiss passed, but that was it. He was very polite, well-mannered, handsome, properly built, hygiene on point. Everything going real good. Sex happened on the third date. Was real good too. Everything was going good. No reason to not trust him. Fast forward now, we together for 11 months. I on work and I got a message from a mutual friend of ours saying, hey, let me go on a date now. I was like, nah, you know I'm in a relationship and I not on that. The person replied, well, if your man could do it, why can't he? What? A mutual friend of you and your man message you to go on a date because he see your man out all ah, nah. So no. But if your man could go out on date, why you can't go out on date? What were you talking about? Then proceeded to show me a screenshot picture of a woman post saying, my guy. Dappa cut me, I get no blood. My heart started to race. I get so upset. Left work calling him and ask him. He say he don't know why that girl will post that. And of course, he knew exactly who messaged me and called the guy a panty man and blamed him. Oh, alright. Alright, I like where it's going. Anyhow, he said that he will deal with it, but he playing football. While driving, he said he will deal with it and we moved on. But this sitting with me, a week passed and I decided to pay him a surprise visit while he was playing football. While driving, I decided to pray. I said, God, if this relationship is not for me, please let me know today. Reached by the football field and he was surprised. He put his bag and phone in my car and go on to play. So I go on in his phone. I had the password to his phone, but not to his WhatsApp. Anybody with a password on the WhatsApp, crime. So went through his gallery and found pictures of different women, screenshots of video chat with women naked, plenty. Gone in SMS messages and found a chat with Karen. Everything he messaged me, he used to be messaging her. Well, my pressure started to go up. And I get so vexed, I start to cry. I blocked my number and called her and asked her what he was to her. And she said, that's her boyfriend. I hung up and said thank you. He came by the car for some water. Same time, his phone rang and he answered it and said that he playing football and hung up. So I was like, who's that? Karen? Well, this man, I open up big. He in shock. Eyeball, go and play football now. We go talk. The man play football till 10 p.m. The boss small sweat cannon. Sweat. The boss say, nah, tonight, football sweating. Nah. But fellas, all don't go one more wrong, boy. Last goal now, last goal now. Last goal now, fellas, last goal. You not looking for that. You not looking for that small. A man say all till 3 o'clock he go still be playing football. Dog, sweat can't done. So, boom now. I waited for him to reach in the car, and well, you know, I trip off. Make him unlock WhatsApp. Pull up her chat. You know the man pull up the wrong chat. I was like, don't play with me. Open up Karen chat. Dappa, you know, both of them together for 7 months, and we together for 11 months. Well, I cussed that. He said, oh, he's sorry. He only want me. He go end it with her. I was like, well, do it now. Nah, he go do it later. I say, like, you will never see me again then. Goodbye. I called on my way home and I told her everything. She started to cry. She said that he told her that me and him were done. She doesn't want him and I can't keep him. I say, no, I real good. He was using both of us to get what he want. He wasn't working, so I used to give him money and help support his son, and she was doing the same. He apologized many times for a week. I got fed up of hearing him, so I deleted every picture, chats, everything, and blocked him on every social media platform and moved on. He and Karen remained together. Well, he had to stay with one older. He have to stay with one of all because y'all are his financial aids. All is the financial aids. So you have to say it one all year. And don't feel I didn't notice when you tell him to done with Karen so you would stay with him. Don't feel I wasn't paying attention when you told him to done with Karen so you could be together with him. After the Lord, you asked the Lord. After you asked, don't feel I wasn't paying attention. You asked the Lord to show you that this relationship is not for you. The Lord was showing you, and you was still giving that man an opportunity to take you for a fool, going against the Lord. You feel I wasn't paying attention? You feel I wasn't paying attention? You asked the Lord to show you that if this relationship is for you. He showed you bright as day, and you were still considering staying with that man. You feel I wasn't paying attention? You feel I doesn't want to know what does be going on with all the women in this world? The Lord give you the sign bright as day, and your mind still switch to say, well, call she and done with she now. What? So where really telling me? Where really telling me? You're telling me, you're trying to tell me, you're trying to tell me that even though God show you that relationship is not for you, if the little chance where he did call that girl and say, girl, nah, we done, I love my girl, I stay with my girl, we can't do this no more, you was going on stay with him? Kayla, don't fleck me up now. Kayla, don't fleck me up now, man. Kayla, say, God forbid a girl need glasses. Dog, it's a CT scan all you need. It's a MRI all the girls need. A MRI, a brain scan all you need. That is all you need. All you don't need no glasses. All you need somebody to scan all your brain because it's not working in those scenarios. In those scenarios, like all you just forget that all you have are working. Hey, don't upset me here tonight, you know. I paying attention, you know. I paying attention, you know. All right. Next caller. We liming. God say to forgive also. All right. Do all, dog, is all your life, you know. Is all your life, and I could only come here and do raw confessions. All you could do, all you want with all your life, you know. Why it is we are almost at 600 people inside of here and the likes is 259. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. How it is we on 259 and is about 600 all inside of here. JP Simmons. You know, I's an old man, right? I'm sure a little. I'm give JP a little attention. I'm give JP the little attention that he wants, right? So I am an old fella. I had this face in my teeth all my life, right? You don't feel I hear every joke under the sun concerning my space, boy. Like Gappa, I find like Gappa real lame, boy, dog, boy. I find like Gappa real lame. I find like you could tell me, boy, yeah, you can bite a scratch from my hair that. Your teacher them playing don't touch, I hear that. It's like a goal post in your mouth, I hear that. Oh God, all of us come here with the lamest jokes, the little slightest attention, and nobody can even see you, boy, JP, boy. Nobody can even see you, boy, JP, boy. Like you're looking for attention, and nobody can even see you. Imagine you come here to look for attention and still can't get no bitches. Imagine you come here to look for attention and still can't get no bitches. Your means of getting attention is to come here for a little joke, a little kiki, a little kaka for somebody to say, ooh, gapa kaka. No bitches. After you come off the live, you're going home and jock your prick. Pulling skin whole night because that is all you could do. Come on here, look for a few laughs and go and jock your prick because you have no bitches. That is the life you live in. A bitchless life, ripping off your penis when the night come. Ripping it off. Rip. That is not what that part of the song mean. That is not what that part of the song mean. That part of the song don't mean for you to be pulling your skin when you're home. Jump high, jump low. Well, that fellas probably can't even talk to girls. You must ask a girl whoever function with a fella with a space in the teeth, what I mean. Let's ask any girl. Ask any girl. I hear about it when I was like in secondary school, but in them timing, I wasn't really doing them big people thing now, boy. In them timing, I wasn't doing them big people thing in secondary school. So when girls used to come at me fit, I used to feel like shy now, boy, like off now, boy, like, dog, what you telling me about? Because I will never do that. In secondary school, I used to watch girls and say, me? Girl, you could never get me to do that. Cartel, dog. Who no. But you come in here to get your kick scene. You come in here to get your kick scene. But the ladies who get it. And they know. You will grow up in it. At some point in this life, you will grow up, you will get sense, you will get understanding, you might learn, you might experience, you might, come to some kind of level where something in your brain actually start to work. But until then, JP, pull your skin. Until then, rip it off. What I go tell you? Oh, God. Hey, nah, boy. Hey. I'll go for a top up just now. I'll go read one more. I'll go, what's going on here? Alright, we go read one more before we top up. We go read one more. Right, so for the new people that come on, or they like up the live. For the new people that come on, Next week, Thursday, we're going to do a giveaway for summer stage. I'll post up the criteria and stuff. I'll put the link in the bio. It will be the same raw confessions. We come in here, we're going to tell some raw confessions. And I'll tell you exactly what you're supposed to do before Monday. Get all the stories in that order. And I'm telling you all will be disqualified if at any point we find that the story is not a truthful story. It must be a steamy story with the use of Magnum. However you feel to tell that story, tell it. But make sure that the story is as realistic as possible. The best story wins tickets to Magnum Explosion, Summer Stage, August the 16th. Next week, we liming. When we talk about liming, next week, we liming. Next week, we liming. Right? So, organize all yourself. Next caller. A relationship scenario that you need advice on. Good night, Dappa. I'm having some personal issues and I would like to hear you and your viewers take on this scenario. I'm with this young lady for 10 years now and we have an 8-year-old son together. As the years pass, since he was 2 years old, I found out that he has no features of mine and I was concerned. I am of Indian descent and she is Afro, and our son is pure Afro, no hint of my genes. I spoke to her about how I was feeling and she said that her bloodline was stronger. Said okay, but deep down that response wasn't good enough for the way that I felt. Years passed and the feeling about our son was growing stronger as he grew. I spoke to her again on many occasions and told her that I wanted to do a test. She came back a week later, shows me a paper looking like a DNA test, proving to me that he's mine. I asked her where she got my DNA from, and she said that she used my clothes. I say, okay. Was happy to see the test, but in my heart, really wasn't comfortable. Some months later, I took it upon myself to do the test on my own. Dappa, you know that little boy don't have a speck of my DNA. He's not mine. The only thing I ain't do is cry, because I seen about that little boy since he come home from the hospital. I grown up this boy to be what my father didn't show me to be. Went home now to show his mother now, which clearly means that the DNA test that she showed me was fake. And she started crying, saying, oh, I gonna do thing behind her back. I begged and pleaded with her to tell me the truth and how long she knew that he wasn't mine. She proceeded to tell me about a one-night stand she had with a popular DJ who works on a, not saying that word, radio station. You know, when I pull up the man Instagram, he and my son is twins. Couldn't believe it. I felt sick to my stomach. Really don't know how to go about this situation. This child is not my son and the bond I've already built with him, it really hurted me. He and his mother still lives with me because I have not found the words to tell them yet, but I told her that I'm done and I don't want anything physical with her and she needs to find somewhere for them to go in 3 months. Some of my family members think that I'm going about it the wrong way. I don't mind still doing stuff for him because I really love the kid and in my heart I really want him to be mine, but I cannot continue. Brethren, I hope, dog. I pray you on the live tonight, dog. I pray that you're on the live tonight. And I'm going to give you this advice from a big toe. I'm going to give you this advice from a big toe straight up to the last ras on my head. What you're doing right now is okay. What you're feeling right now is okay. Process it. And now, I'm glad you took the stance of telling her you don't want anything more physical with her. That is one. And two, I wouldn't advise you to take away complete, like, stop doing things with the child, but distance yourself slowly. Yes, you would have built a relationship with the child already, but outside of your feelings, one, that child deserves to know his real father. That is one. That child deserves to know his real father. And sad be the portion for his mother for keeping that from that child. That is one. Two, it'll be very hard, and I can't speak this from experience, but it would be very hard to know that you went through 8 years, let me get it correct, you went through 8 years of building, feeling, connection, emotion, all them kind of things with this child, right? And to find out that the child is not yours, you shouldn't punish the child. Now, when I say don't punish the child, I don't mean still play father, but you could still play a father figure to the child for as best as you can, because at any point in that scenario, you're going to still feel some type of way about the mother, but do not take that out on the child. I applaud you for giving him the opportunity to stay with you for the little time period where the mother finds another place. That girl need to come out your house. For sure, for sure, for sure. Jump high, jump low. That woman needs to come out. No, there'll be no stepfather. I don't agree with you being any form of step anything in this scenario. People like to play with people's emotions and feelings. What you as a man should do is still be there for if the son wants to contact you. If the son wants to send you a message, or you already had plans with the son, you know the son birthday, the child, let me say the child, you know the child birthday coming up, you know the child had a recital, the child had football, you know that things the child already had planned in your life before you find out, complete those things as a man. Complete those things for that child as a man, whatever you agreed to do before, for that child, do it still. In regards to being there for certain things. 8 years old is old enough to have some form of a conversation with the child to let him know, me and your mother are no longer this, that, but slowly distance yourself. Slowly distance yourself and try your best to cut off any kind of commitment. That young lady is very deceitful. And if you can, you be the man to try to find out who that child. Well, if you say, you say you know who the child father is. You say you know who the child father is. I personally believe that you as a man should come to that man as a man and let him know that is big man thing, dog. I thought that the child was mine. Come to find out the child is yours. I no longer will be so heavily involved. You now make a decision whether or not you want to be. Yeah, don't cut off the child. The child don't deserve that. The mother is very deceitful. But you as a man, this is one of them scenarios where I agree with coming to a man as a man. You're going to be hurting. You're going to be going through emotions. You're going to be feeling a type of way. Do not punish the child. I'm saying it, and I know it's a very hard thing to do, because nothing about that easy. Nothing about that easy. But go through your emotions, big dog. Feel. The older I get, I'm realizing that it have nothing wrong with feeling. If anybody know me, they know I am the least empathetic person on the face of this earth, because the way how I was brought up, I wasn't brought up to have emotional feelings for anything and anybody. That is my, I wouldn't call it a shallow trait, but that is one of my negative things about myself that I accepted. And the older I get, I realize that is nothing wrong with feeling. But Even in realizing that, I would still say it depends on who you're showing those feelings for. I still reserve a lot of my emotions anytime I feel like it's going to be shown to people that don't care. You cannot get anything out of me emotionally. I am very closed off, where anytime I feel like, oh, so you don't care? Cool. The child in this scenario is the anomaly. That woman deserves none of your emotions. You deserve to feel and go through your symptoms by yourself, process it, but don't take it out on the child. If you had football practice to go to next weekend, sports day, do it. But distance yourself. And I personally feel that the child is old enough. People might say 8 is too young. But I feel like the child is old enough for you to have some form of a conversation to let him know that you and your mother are no longer. 8 years, I feel like that is old enough to have to let the child know you and your mother is no longer. If you want, and you get a phone and thing, you could ask someone to thing to do. The child deserves a conversation, so that at some point when the child gets older, they would understand my mother was a caca-hole. And I feel like this is the only scenario where you could come to a man as a man to let him know that the child that you was taking care of, you thought was your child, and you come to find out it's his child. This is the only scenario I feel like you could come to a man as a man under for the child. That is my 2 cents. No bad man thing, no ranking thing, no rara thing. Man to man, here was he seen Big Dog, and he is a popular DJ and thing. But I was in a relationship with Chinis, and me and Chinis, and she was pregnant 8 years ago. Apparently, she horned me with you. I don't know if you know that, but the child that I thought was mine is really yours. I ain't come here for no rara scene. I ain't come here for no argument scene. I just come to let you know that the child deserves a father, and I will no longer be participating as such. No, yeah, don't tell the child when the child get older. No, tell that child no. Tell that child no. I don't agree with it later. I agree with it. Tell the child no. B R B.
I see a bad girl walking. I'm like, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? It's a bad man calling it. I see a bad girl walking. I'm like, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? It's a bad man calling it.
Who said that?
man. Only pick a team, me look at you like a team, so my sharp like a gym. No racial preference, every girl like me. Yeah man, I east side, yeah man, I east side, east side. You know most of you get fucked, your girl like me, the cocky like me. She said she a drug for me, I never pay fish, kissing on the lip.
Hey, next caller. Next caller. Tell a story about your worst dating experience. Dappa, I have one for you. So I was dating this guy that pampered the fuck out of me. 3.5K on top of my salary. He would buy me new phones, give me extra for shopping, send cash from my mother, which I keep it. Dog, a man sending you $3,500 every month, plus giving you extra to send your mother, and you're keeping it. You deserve wherever you going and get here. Wherever you going and get here, you deserve it. But that man making sure that I never lacking. I was basically his sugar baby. Because all these times, he always dropping stuff for me and going. We never really hang out online for more than 5 minutes. But we would always message and chat on the phone. Let me skip to when he asked me out on an official date. All this time, I'm not even dating. And money passing. Oh boy. He wanted to do something simple. Like a restaurant and a movie. So alright, no problem. Dappa, the man looking more chunky than usual. Dog, you's a dog. You's a dog. I don't know you's a dog. The man looking more chunky than usual. Whew. I don't know if them little 5 minutes and his pictures were deceiving or my... You was blinded by the cash. You was blinded by the cash. You're a dog. You was blinded by the cash. I don't know if that little 5 minutes or his pictures was deceiving me because my eyes, he was a little more chunkier than his photos. Anyhow, we are at the movie theater. Time to order refreshments. I declined politely while he ordered up a storm. Extra large popcorn, 2-liter drinks, candy, onion rings, etc. So I was like, okay, cool. I guess he knows I'm a bit shy, so he still took it upon himself to order something for me. Well, earlier I was wrong. This fat... Nah. Dog, you're overdoing it. You're overdoing it. This fatter sat there and ate and drank everything. Righty. I was so turned off. I blocked him, you know. From time to time, I just miss his money. But I'll never even look in a fat man direction ever again. He was the first. Dog, what are you getting on now, boy? He was the first and last. It was an ick for me. Dog, what are you getting on now, boy? So fat man, what get more vex is that the man asked you what you wanted before he started order his stuff, you know. You say no. Now you vex because the man eating. You gotta eat to survive, baby girl. What are you treating the man now, boy, dog, boy? Wait, boy, I ain't like that one. I ain't like that one. God forbid a man hungry, boy, dog, boy. Look, somebody say we had to see that girl. Somebody say the way how you're getting on, you better be looking. Don't just come here bashing man just soon. Don't just come here bashing man just soon. Well, let's just know, eh? Well, let's see, eh? Well, they never get it for me. Well, they never get it for me. Well, they want to say nothing for me. So now, well, you have to wait. Oh, that the wait. Why that boy tear up a little KFC now, boy? Look, I asked for you. I didn't get nothing from her. That boy not get a little too now, boy. I'm coming back. I'll be right back. So yeah, nah. What? Dappa is who? Dappa is what? I just scroll up and see what else talking about it. I should scroll up and see what else talking about it. Hey, I thought that fit. It definitely. Shawty wanna kiss me on my dimple, ow. So sick, so raw. Shawty wanna fuck, but she lives too far. Gotta come, tell it come. Just Tunes, Travis Will, Part 8. So sick, so simple. Shawty wanna kiss me on my dimple, ow. So sick, so raw. Shawty wanna fuck, but she lives too far. Gotta come, tell it come, ow. Gotta come, tell it come, ooh. Gotta come, tell it come, ow. Gotta come, tell it come, ooh. Get them, get them. We outside for raw. Somebody tell you I have a great wall? If I don't have a great wall to put in your vagina, where am I put instead of my great wall? I can put my small wall in your vagina. You have a bouncing, and it keep coming out. If you go too much up, it come out. So you had to bounce it like a seesaw, right? You You gotta bounce it right there. You can't hit man, no. You can't wild out. You gotta catch it right there. You gotta catch it right there. Hey. Somebody mom's watching there. Moms know what I talking about. I sure moms come across a little. Gotta ask their moms what she do when she come across her. Hey. I don't care if it slip out, I put it back in. Oh, that love boy. That is love boy. You see the ones on them who fit it back in for themselves. Don't go too far, baby. Just put it back in. And then you figure out how to work it. You figure out how to work it because you realize it's not too big. You had a bounce different. You had a wind different. Hey, well, I give me 2 minutes. I can tear up this KFC. I'm coming back. Somebody need to put up on the podium. I'm a son for the Honestly. Oh, let's tell me what I miss dinner. Oh, we planning Kelly baby shower there? I comment that. I comment that. Nominating yourself as the best rider? You ought to know. You ought to know. Not me inviting myself. Only person could stop me from coming out is Kelly man. Tobago show. Soon. I keep saying soon and I'm not planning it. But I'll try to plan it. Talk to the dogs and we organize something. We're on the 22nd of May. Right? We on the 22nd of May. Let me see what's going on. Tell a story about your greatest first jam experience. Good night. So it was right before COVID. I had just found out that my boyfriend of 4 years had cheated on me. I was devastated. But my dumbass, I stay. Anyhow, at that time, they recently placed an army post in my area. But didn't take it on because, well, I still love my man. Didn't really want to cheat back. Or so I thought. Walking down to go by the shop a day, and I hearing this male calling me out from by the army post. I ignore it because, what if? But who even know me? It's a ritual man see a message on Facebook saying, so you hear I hailing you and you ignore me, Gil? Ways. Well, I in shock. Because what my longtime crush doing hailing me out so? Anyhow, we got to talking. Months passed and we headed out for a little mini date. Mind you, I still have my man, the one that cheated on me and had me in shambles. I just tell he I going out with my girlfriends. Just to have a little girl's time. He know I doesn't be on nothing, so he say, cool, enjoy yourself, baby. And I was out with my little side thing. We lime, we drink, and well, he smoke, but like I get high from the fumes because I start to feel like I on fire. And like I dreaming and need his cock to set me back to Oh wow. Oh wow. What a description. It's like I on fire and dreaming and need his cock to set me back to reality. We found the nearest double palm. And DAPPA, that teeth jam was sweet. The man kissed me like he was craving affection. My pussy soaking at this point, because he's sweet with a fresh mark too. Anyways, he spread my legs open and eat my cat like if he's starving. Dappa, this man come up to breed. Watch my pegs and say, yeah, this is how a cunt supposed to look. I was a little baffled by the statement, but I closed my eyes and enjoy him enjoying his meal. He didn't stop until I come first. At this time, my man never put down work like that to make me come. So I done start to love off a batcha. Flip me over, kiss me, then turn me to the side, cock up my leg, and started grinding in. Your first entry is a side jam. No missionary, no doggy style. That man flip you on your side, lift up the one leg so, hit the one leg so, and hit you from the. Hey, I know he's gonna flip Shinta because anyway, not my story. Dappa, I so sure them other rooms hear me moaning and groaning. Felt so good that I turned myself into a back shot so that I could wind back now. Throwing it back on him, glancing in the mirror and watching me fling it back on him, biting his lips, moaning. Whew, Dappa again flashbacks right now. I put him to lie down, jump on top, cowgirl style now, riding off into the sunset while watching him and playing with my breasts. I hopped off, gave him heads while staring him in the. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. While staring at him in his eyes, I moaned and said, tastes so good. Dappa like that sent he in a trance. He replied, yes you do. Flipped me on my back and then ate me out again. Whew, Dappa we went for about 3 more rounds. Different positions. I couldn't believe this is the type of good sex I'm missing out on out here. Let me just mention, after I got home and thinking about this army man, is for his wife to... Nah. Wife is for his wife to message me. Dappa, the man married her and didn't even mention it. Never posted photos of the wife or anything. I started feeling sick to my stomach instantly. So I called to oppose this nasty man. He would tell me, if he did let me know he had a wife, I would not have given him the chance. Ladies, after God feared them nasty stinking liars called men, I ain't regret the jam though, because woo, he could handle it. But I against messing with married folks. That's the only thing holding me back from getting it again, because he's been calling for it for years. He's still trying, but nah, married men is where I draw the line. Me in China fuck up my good. I'll take a drink for you. I'll take a drink for you. I often wonder how women process certain things like that. And I'm glad to see that you still have a moral standpoint. Like, you now come and tell us this man blew out your back, best jam of your life. Get to find out that he married and you still tell yourself, wait boy, I would just have to chalk that up to him being good, because I not doing that. I not doing myself that. I rate you about 500 women inside out here. Go keep bullying. About 500 are all inside out here. All they're going on keep bullying. I so sure about that. So sure about that. No, she have morals. Oh shit, I forget she have a man. Actually, I've told you all before, time and time again, If I horn first and you stay, and you feel like the opportunity to horn me back, you lie. But at the same time, I not giving her wrong for horning she, man. I not giving she wrong for horning she, man. So I'll give she wrong if it was my gal. If it was my gal, I would like give she wrong. But yeah, the man horn first. The man horn first. That don't means you have rights to horn because you got horn on. You stay with your man as a faithful gal. Worst first jam experience. Nighty night. Let me keep this short and simple, just like the session. This man mouthed up himself about he could handle me proper, etc. Just to give a visual. I'm short and thick. Don't have the usual ticky fat, but I'm decent. Back to the story. Reach the bedroom, Mr. Man talking about he would fuck out my hole. Dappa, as I sit down on his dick, the man come. As I sit down. Not even a good 2-3 pumps in it. Telling me about, this is my fault because it's tight and warm. You know, tripped me 2 weeks later, say, let me give him another chance to redeem himself. Fair. Because maybe he was extra excited. You know, now I get 2.5 bunks and then he come. He never got the third chance to disappoint me. He was blocked on everything. I mean, at least he gave him a second chance. What I would say though, fellas who doesn't play, ask the fellas in the chat. Ask any fellas. How all your sessions does good? It's mainly women in the chat, but fellas. All of them play for wrong too, boy. Like when all they setting up scenarios where all you know it's going to be a first jam with a female. All of them set up scenarios where it's like a quickie and if all you jam the first jam done and them kind of thing. All of them play for wrong too. Ask any fellas. Because I think most, if not all fellas, no wrong to the first time how you could go. No, but I was saying, in that first time, every fella inside of here, no, it would have a point where that first wrong, it wasn't for me though. That first wrong, alright, yeah, it was quick. But if we have time for a wrong two, I could show you what could take place here. I could, if you're playing fit, an older man gave me my first 2 wrong. No, sometimes that second wrong is where you need to get going. No, but you don't play for a quickie for your first jam though. Most women don't give a wrong 2. Depends. If we had time day. Yeah, imagine that. I'm not expecting what you have going on there. When I go in there now for round 2, I might have to give you a little mouth. Just so you know, rest, we go sit down, we go talk some shit. Yeah. And then when a little 10 minutes pass, we could go again. If it's our first jam, I play in a quickie because I can. Nah. I don't play it my first jams. First jams, especially depending on how the first jam is, if I try and fit to come back here again, I'm not playing with my first jams. I'm making sure it are the most minimal margins for error. If I don't care, and it really do happen like that in my first jam, and I cool it going home and cool it not caring how my name is out there and then I really do even, I'm not even trying for like a second jam. Anytime I cool with our first jam being that and is whatever, I'm not looking for a second jam. If I looking for a second jam and I want yeah, I playing fit, dog. I playing fit. And I'm playing for no quickies and I'm playing for no car sex. Dog, rarely I would ever play. I know the car sex type. I a big fella. Car sex to me is when me and my girl we pull side the road some way. First jam car sex, nah. Beach, nah. I'm not looking for that under no first jam. I mean, if it happen, it happen. But I'm not looking for that under a first jam. Beach first jam, I'm not looking for that. If it happen, it happen. But I'm not carrying no beach or no. I can't function properly there. Yeah, that spontaneous thing. That spontaneous thing. Next caller. Kelly, what? What? But let me read stories. Kelly going mad over. Let me read stories, because apparently Kelly going mad. I go read stories. Sorry about that. 'Cause I don't know what going on with Kelly there. Tell a story about a good for nothing man / woman. Next caller. Good night, Dappa and viewers. Let's just say, when I'm in love with you, you can literally get anything from me. Let me get straight into it. I was with this boy, and we'll call him Justin. Oh, Justin. Justin had 4 children whom I liked. Justin had 4 children whom I liked very much, but a child mother who claimed they does only talk for the children's sake. Well, Dappa dies where I bounce my head. Because he knew that I loved him and would do anything for him. He took advantage of that. He always needed something. Always have some car issue. Always needed tires. I buying it. The children never have Pampers. I buying it. And every time I want to go somewhere, he never have gas. I would spend over 200 to 350 in gas for this man. Fast forward, one day I was on work and got a call from a private number, and it was this man's child mother. Mind you, them does only deal when it comes to the children. This girl was telling me about how them does always fight and fall out, and they would never done. I hang up, call him immediately. He telling me, don't take she on, she crazy this, that, the other. Stupid me, who love man more than life, believed them. One night I told him, let me go to Eddie out for food now, and he agreed. I get ready and waiting. Hours pass, no Justin. Calling him, no answer. It's for me to get a one view from WhatsApp from the same number that I called, and when I open it, is a video of Justin sucking his child. Nah. It have no way. Brother man, it have no way. You know you want a girl and your child mother is recording you eating she out. It have no way. Justin don't give a fuck. It have no way. It have no way. Dappa, I went from 0 to 1,000,000. I sent him a voice note and cuss him stink. So you have me here waiting and you sucking cunt. This boy go look to tell me that was long time and he fall asleep. That is why he didn't hear or see me calling. He came by me that night and let me know that he's sorry. And again, because I gullible, you believe him and you jam. God, I know you fed up in it. God, I know you fed up at talking to these young ladies in it. I know it has reached that point where you does just like it has just say do whatever, Gil. I know you be trying with these young ladies in the Lord, but these young ladies not trying to hear you. These young ladies be asking for your assistance, but they don't mean it to no God, because I just be seeing how you just be working in these young ladies' favors, you know? But these young ladies, they're so caught up, they're so far gone, misconstrued, needing guidance, Lord. I need you to talk to these women a little better. Send your archangels to encamp around these young ladies because they're not listening, Father. How you see a video with your man giving his child mother heads and your reaction after he tell you whatever sweet nothings is to bull him. Lord, what again? Nah. Fast forward, a month later, I started feeling sick, and my friend told, no, lover, you cannot be pregnant for this man. Child number 5. Dappa, when I saw the results, I nearly did. Called Justin and told him, you know this boy will look to ask me if I show his... You sure it's mine? Because I don't have 4. I don't feel like it just get more than 4 girls, so it can't be mine. 5? No, that is not me. Well, I crash out on him. Made up my mind that I'm not keeping this because I recently started working and that would have slowed me down. Did what I had to do, told them what I did. All you know, this boy cuss me stink and tell him. Hey, nah. Justin is our master manipulator. Justin say, you gonna do, you show. I tell you show it, huh? I never tell you show it, that girl. But you going mad, oh. This man tell me I stink and I wicked for throwing away his child. And I won't even see Jesus' face. It ain't have what this boy ain't say about me. I just delete him and block him. Up to this day, he does just pass and watch me cut her. Justin, you. That is right. Nah, Justin is a gaslighter for sure. But I would say, if Justin used to take care, no, but wait. Or you ought to be mad. You have to be mad. Because she said, Olivia doesn't be paying attention. She said she was paying for stuff for Justin's 4 children already. She was buying Pampers and thing already for the 4 children already. You have to be crazy to put an additional child into this equation. You have to be crazy to put a 5th child into this equation. Where are you working that you recently get a job and was taking care of 4 children? Hey. Boy. My greatest first jam was a Quickie. Me and this the girl used to be in secondary. No, brother. Stay in school. I'm not even gonna curl it all the children no more. So when I listen to another story next week, We're not telling another story next week for the Magnum competition for summer stage. The category would actually have Magnum next to it, right? So when we're selling in the story to apply for the competition for Magnum, it would have Magnum next to the question. So let's say the question is, tell a story about your greatest first jam experience. In brackets, you would see Magnum. So it'll be, tell a story about your greatest first jam experience, Magnum edition, right? So I'll update that for Monday. So from Monday, or they could start to send stories applying for the Magnum competition where we're going to be giving away tickets for summer stage, right? How to deal with your body hurting after gym. So to tell you the honest to God truth, some people just do ice baths. I just use this as a therapeutic rub. This is what I just use. So all my aches and pains and whatever. I think there's like $30-something or $40-something in our pharmacy. It have our next one. It's like a red and green bottle. That one real good too. But yeah. I just rub it and be good to go. A relationship scenario that you need advice on. Starting from the beginning so that you guys will kind of understand. I broke up with my ex in 2022, and shortly after, I joined a dating app for 3 days on Kicks because I was bored. I met real men who were just looking for a quick jam, and 3 fellas who up to this day that we still cool. One of these fellas in particular, me and him agreed to be friends with benefits. Big mistake. Only because I catch feelings somewhere down the line, and I felt like even though he says he feels the same, I highly doubt it. Fast forward to recent. I'm deep in love to the point that I'm doing anything for this man, including cooking, cleaning his house, buying jewelry, new phone, and for Valentine's Day he got rims for Valentine's Day. Rims. Note, this man has a gift. Dog, what advice all of us need? What advice all you need? What advice all you need for going after men who have girlfriends? What advice all you need? What advice you need? Note, this man has a girlfriend, and after he told me about it, although it hurt, I said, fuck it, I was here first. But now I feel like I should let go and leave him because clearly he does not want me, even after I go out of my way for him. How to get over the situationship? Just leave, dog. Dog, just leave. These things not as serious. Whatever emotional connection you're feeling is not really an emotional. I must say it's not an emotional connection. Whatever emotional connection you're feeling, you have to tell yourself that you deserve better. You have to tell yourself that this is not what God wants for you. You have to tell yourself that this is not what you want for yourself. Because at the end of the day, no matter how you end up in the scenario, staying in the scenario is literally because you feel like that's where you deserve it. Most times when you hear women tell you stories as to why they're still with this man, or why they're functioning with this man, or why they're going to continue doing this with this man, is because somewhere in the brain, they feel like this is what they deserve. When you ask them questions about why and if this and is always come down to this man treats you this way and no man never treats you so before, and even though it's always be even though it's always be like a even though. But at any point in time, I get sit down and stop and say, you know, you could actually have a man out there for me who is going to love me for me. You know, it's actually going to have a man out there who is going to be single, free, disengaged. And when he comes into my life, he's going to treat me like the only person he ever set eyes on. And it have that manner. It have that manner. Just like men that's be thinking these women out here is the worst of the, it have that gal in it. Have the people and them who going to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated. But you sitting to wonder how to leave the man who not treating you how you deserve to be treated is wild to me. It's wild to me that all of us be sitting and asking questions about men who not treating on you how they want to be treated. How that making sense? What advice is needed when you know this is not what you want? When you know this is not what you deserve? When you know you had to wait till he not talking to you gal or not with you gal to get quality time with your man, you feel like that is what you feel? Well, he does message me when she fall asleep. Well, do better now, please. Please, 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 please. Worst first jam experience. Good night, Dappa and friends. Let me jump straight into it. We'll call this young man Tolo. Tolo and I have known each other through a mutual friend who posted me on his status for my birthday. This was about 5 years ago during COVID, and he asked for my number. I wasn't too interested in him because I was more focused on another young man who I got into a relationship with not too long after.